Our 18th of the game, I want to walk around with the audience and do some live Q&A with Grant and all the in that. Here we go. You see 10 fingers in the air if you're running 10x your life. All right, you see 10 fingers in the air if you're closing on Grant and 10 fingers in the air if you're running 10x your life. Oh man, first one I see, a brother out of San Antonio, Texas. My man Alfonso Camargo, part of the 10x Club. I've seen him travel. He travels around the world, Grant, wearing your hat, playing EXP. Alfonso, you get a chance to ask Lenny Grant one question. What do you got?
What's your favorite drink? Alcoholic drink. Sorry. Hey, can y'all turn the lights on? Can we see the lights? Why is everybody leaving? Why you guys leaving, man? That's disrespectful. Y'all leave, I leave. Man, this is that good.
All right, let's get some lights on Alfonso. Alfonso's got a question right here, a serious question. Let's go. For Grant Cardone.
How do I 10x my life?
How do I 10x my life?
Yeah, bro, you got to get around people that are doing big stuff, bro. Your family, your brother, your sister, your uncle, your aunt. If you're not getting what you want, you've given the people around you enough time. If you're not where you want to be, guys, you've given the people in your life enough time. You need some new people in your life.
All right. Who else is ready to ask Grant Cardone a question? Let me see what we got.
What I want to do the next time I come here is I want to do a training. We're going to train you guys how to market. How many of you like to market and promote the way I do? And that's only good if you can close the deal. How many of you like to close business the way I close business? We'll come back next time, we'll figure out how to put something together. Maybe we don't even wait for next year, man. Maybe we do something similar to that. I think that sounds right now. And maybe we go to Glenn's Island. You know he's buying an island, right? EXP Island.
All right. Virtual island?
Not a virtual island. Okay, I want a real island.
All right, let's buy you a real island. I've got another question in the audience. Banana from Virginia. Ask Grant Cardone your question.
Grant, I want to know, how do I 10x my life? I want to be part of that crowdfunding. I want to be part of that.
How is she getting that crowdfunding, Grant?
If she say she thought I was sexy. If that's all I heard. If you get the same thing I heard.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you say I'm sexy?
Yes, absolutely.
That's what I thought I heard. Because I didn't hear anything else. That was really bad. What's the question?
Tell us about the crowdfunding, Grant. What's the crowdfunding opportunity?
Yeah, the name of the company is CardoneCapital.com. We've been raising money just for accredited investors, over 200 grand a year. They make over 200 grand a year. They're going to invest in our fund. I've been told by 6 lawyers not to open it up to regular people. I'm like, why not, bro? We're all regular people. Everybody's a regular person before they become an important person. So I started out as a non-accredited investor. He was a non-accredited investor. Everybody's born a non-accredited investor. The whole system's rigged to keep the little guy out. I'm telling you guys, it's rigged. It's a rigged game, okay? And so what we did, CardoneCapital.com, you go there, you put in your information, you pick $1,000, $2,000, $25,000, whatever you want to do. You can move money from an IRA, a Kia, a 401k, you can move there and actually invest in the shit you guys sell. Real estate. Not some stock. Why would you sell real stuff and then invest your money in paper? Well, some company you don't even believe in. Some of you guys invested in Pfizer and Moderna because the vaccine, which won't take vaccine. What's wrong with you, man? Like I don't invest in anything I don't need. Right? I just don't do it. I want consistency and congruency in my life. I want to invest in the things I believe in where I can help people and take care of them. So the website's CardoneCapital.com. And it truly is a way for me to help do more of what like Glenn is doing with helping the marginalized, the left out. All of you in the room have a piece of the American dream.
Thank you, Grant. I got one more quick question from the got it. Out of Illinois.
Greg, I just wanted to ask you, what was the biggest obstacle that you overcome in your life, and what was possible because of that?
The biggest obstacle in my life, I mean, I've had a lot of obstacles, so my drug addiction was definitely, a big problem for me. Because if I wouldn't have got over my drug addiction, I'd be dead today. So, yeah. The second big obstacle was, people, man, it's people. It's always people, the people around you. I've had to let a lot of people go around me, friends around me, people that didn't want to grow, family members. Like, just because they're family don't mean they're good for you. Like, man, I love you, man, I love you, man, I love you, you're cool, I love you, but bro, look. Like, if you guys got really honest, there's been a time in your life where you weren't maybe the right person to be in your family's life. So there's been family I've had to say, you know what, just for a little while, when we take a little break, you go get your shit together. If that happens, doors always open, come back in. Same with employees. I've had employees work with me, partners work with me. They were great for 5 or 6 or 7 years, and then something happened, and I'm like, dude, you've been the best? Look at your numbers. Your numbers are terrible. How is the best? If you were in the NBA, the MLB, or the NFL, they're like, hey man, we cut you, dude. See, but you guys don't do that. You guys allow everybody to stay in your life just because they've been in your life. And so it's a very difficult thing to be ruthless. Because that's what people are going to call you. They're going to call you ruthless and selfish. And I'm just trying to improve the quality of my life, my family's life, my church's life, my community, grow my brand. And that means I got to get rid of the venom and the poison and the enemies.
Right on, right on. All right, we've got a question for Glenn. Glenn, can you hear me? I can hear you. All right, we've got Daniel Contino from Connecticut. Daniel, ask Glenn your question.
Glenn, when do you think EXP was here? Global MLS, EXP MLS.
So one of the, obviously, actually most of the people here in the room, most of the agents, are used to MLSs, and just the US and Canada is pretty unique in that we're really the only two markets that have a robust MLS, and that allows obviously for lots of cross collaboration with other brokerages. But when we start to go international, it really comes down to the office, what listings they have, and then they advertise them on Zillow-like platforms, because that's all they have, and it's highway robbery, the way they sort of have the advertisement model. And so when we think about it, most of the offices, when you go international, are fairly small, so it's a fairly small amount of inventory in each office, so there's not enough inventory. So as we grow, whether it be India, we grew to over 1,000 agents in just 10 months, and so we're probably 1,100 agents or so. And you start to think about as these markets, we get to these markets, we get a significant, critical mass of agents and inventory. We can actually now create an internal MLS, and we can actually make that then also publicly facing, and not have to pay the high fees that we're paying. So really, it's a combination of both critical mass and a little bit of technology. Technology is actually easier than actually the former part, which is actually because the model for us is going to be accomplished in very short order.
Let's go, Glenn. All right, we've got one last question. We're going to shut this thing down. I'm going to tell you a brief story. So Jason Gesson was telling a story on the stage yesterday. And it was about an agent that started in the middle of the pandemic, 2 days before the world shut down. She got her license. She came to EXP, she dove into classes 6-8 hours a day. She was taking them on Sunday nights. I remember her being in the class for Anthony Glenn, and she said she was inspired. And now she's done 18 transactions since starting in the middle of the pandemic. She's a pro, not an amateur.
She's a killer.
And she wants to know, Graham,
Who inspires you?
Oh my God, so many people inspire me. You guys inspire me. Like, I gotta tell you, like, just because I am where I am in my life, I can look out and see you guys on the come up, Right there, that man right there, man, you guys have won it, man. You don't have to be big to inspire somebody. You just need to have the light. You gotta have the light, man, the light, and you gotta breathe. Look, you don't have to be up here to inspire somebody. You just need to be wanting to get someplace. And people that are ethical inspire me. People that go out of their way to help somebody that can in no way, shape, or form get something in return inspires me. People that want to help me. Like every day I got somebody come to me, hey man, I want to do business with you. Okay, but do you do business with me? That inspires me when people do business with me. When people buy my stuff, that inspires me. I'm like, God, I got support for the stuff I'm doing. And so when people come to me like, hey, I want to do some business with you, Rand, I'm like, but you don't do business with me. You know? So when you guys support me, when you see my, like all that's inspiration to me. So everybody in the room, if you're leading an ethical life, doing big things, not giving up on your dream, you inspire me.
Thank you for the inspiration.
Thank you, brother.
Inspire us. EXP